All right, let's unpack this. Today, we're doing a deep dive into the PTE reading section. We've got a stack of your sources here, and we're aiming to pull out the really important nuggets. Our mission basically is to give you a shortcut to understanding this key part of the exam, sharing some strategic insights straight from PTE reading, tasks, scoring, and strategy.
Yeah, and what's really interesting here, I think, is how just understanding the structure of the test can really empower you. It's not just for passing the exam, though that's important, but it genuinely helps improve your general reading skills day to day. We'll look at the tasks, sure, but also the building blocks of academic writing itself.
Right. So the PTE reading section, it's got 5 different task types. Yeah.
5 distinct tasks, that's right.
And the timing. It's between 32 and 40 minutes for the whole thing.
Yep, 32 to 40 minutes. It's pretty tight.
Yeah. So knowing your strategy inside out is like absolutely crucial then.
Totally. And that strategy really has to start with knowing where the points are and maybe more importantly, where they're safest.
Okay. Safest points. So looking at the tasks, what makes them, higher value than others? The sources point to 3 big ones, right?
The highest potential ones mentioned are reading, writing, fill in the blanks, the regular fill in the blanks, and reorder paragraph.
And the key differences?
The scoring. This is like the critical thing. These three, they offer loads of points potentially, but with absolutely zero penalty if you get an answer wrong.
Okay. No negative scoring.
Exactly. So if
Yeah.
you're not totally sure, guessing doesn't hurt you at all. It might even get you points. That completely changes how you should feel about tackling them, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Takes the pressure off a bit. So let's break those down quickly. Reading, writing, fill in the blanks. Drop downs in a text.
Right. Longer texts up to 300 words. You get about 5 or 6 of these tasks. It's 1 mark for each blank you fill correctly.
Adds up then. About 20 to 24 marks total, you said?
Yep, around that mark. And crucially, no points off for wrong answers.
Got it. Then there's just fill in the blanks. Shorter texts.
Much shorter, yeah. Up to 80 words. You drag words into the gaps. Usually 4 or 5 tasks here.
And scoring.
Same deal. 1 mark per correct word adds up to maybe 16 to 20 marks total. And again, no penalty for errors.
Okay, good to know. And the last one of this group, reorder paragraph. Jumbled sentences.
That's the one. Texts up to 150 words, maybe 2 or 3 tasks. The scoring's a bit different here, though.
Oh, how so?
You get marks for pairs of sentences that are in the correct adjacent order. So it's not just about the final sequence, but getting those links right.
Interesting. So potentially 8 to 12 marks total.
Around that, yes. And importantly, still no negative scoring if you mess up the order.
So the clear message for these 3 is go for it. Be confident. Try to answer everything.
Pretty much. Prioritize them. Spend your time wisely. Don't be afraid to make an educated guess. It's pure upside potential.
Okay, but if these don't have penalties that implies some others do, which ones should you be wary of?
Well, wary is the right word. The sources definitely flag one task type where you need real caution.
Which one is that?
It's the multiple choice, multiple answer.
The ones where you have to select all the right options from a list.
Exactly. Texts can be up to 300 words, again, 2 or 3 questions usually. You get 1 mark for a correct answer, but you lose 1 mark for every incorrect answer you choose. So you can actually end up with a negative score for a question if you guess badly.
Ouch. Okay, so randomly clicking is a bad idea there.
A very bad idea.
Yeah.
The total marks are maybe 4 to 9, but the risk is real. You need to be pretty confident in your choices.
Right. There's also a multiple choice single answer task, isn't there? Just pick one.
There is, yeah. Shorter texts, up to 110 words, 2 or 3 tasks again, just 1 mark each, so only 2 to 3 marks total for this task type.
And scoring. Penalty?
No penalty for wrong answers here, thankfully.
Yeah.
But because the total points available are so low, it's generally, less of a strategic focus compared to the fill in the blanks or reorder tasks.
Makes sense. Focus energy where the points are.
Yeah.
So that covers the tasks and scoring. But you mentioned something else earlier about the structure of the writing itself.
Yes. This is, I think, just as valuable, maybe even more so for your long-term reading skills. The sources also touch on the anatomy of a typical academic paragraph.
Okay, like the building blocks.
Exactly. Understanding this helps you read anything academic more efficiently, not just for the PTE. Basically, a good academic paragraph usually has, 4 main parts.
4 parts. What are they?
You've got your topic sentence. This is key. It gives you the main subject and the writer's main point about that subject, the sort of controlling idea.
Okay, topic plus controlling idea. Got it.
Then you have support sentences. Their job is just to back up or explain that controlling idea from the topic sentence. Pretty straightforward.
Right. They add meat to the bones.
Precisely. And then often you get detailed sentences. These give the specifics examples, maybe stats, quotes, evidence that support the support sentences. They add the proof, the concrete stuff.
So it's like layers, main point, explanation, evidence.
You got it. It's a very logical flow.
Yeah,
And finally, there's usually a concluding sentence.
to wrap it all up.
Yeah. It might rephrase the topic sentence in a new way, or briefly summarize the support points you just read. Sometimes it might offer a final thought or look ahead slightly. But crucially, no new information should be in the conclusion.
Huh. It really is quite systematic when you break it down like that.
It is.
Yeah.
And what really stands out, I think, for you, the listener, is that once you start seeing these building blocks,
Yeah.
you're not just prepping for an exam, you're actually learning how to, like, deconstruct information much faster and understand arguments more clearly.
Yeah.
In any academic text, really.
That's a great point. So quick recap then. Strategy-wise, focus hard on those no-penalty, high-point tasks, the fill-in-the-blanks, both types, and reorder paragraphs. Be bold there.
Right. Maximize your chances.
And be cautious with multiple choice, multiple answer because of the penalty. And beyond the test, really pay attention to paragraph structure spot, the topic sentence, the support, the details, the conclusion. It's like getting X-ray vision for reading.
Absolutely. And that actually leads to a really important question for you to think about.
Hold on.
How might consciously looking for those topic sentences, those supporting details, those conclusions, how might that change the way you read, say, a dense report for work or an article for study? Could it actually make you a sharper, more efficient learner in your everyday life?
That's definitely something to chew on. Food for thought as you tackle your next reading challenge.
Yeah.
Use these insights.